Good morning, guys. We're at the block market. Hmm. Hmm. So we lost our rogue, picked up some Valdar units, respect one of the Valdar knights. Need to figure out what we're doing with the rest of it. Archers recovered. We need to get a couple abilities on our dudes unlocked. And do we want this stuff? Missed at quite a few of these villages, didn't we? Done a decent job exploring this map. I want that Swamper Fortress. We go right and back again. Hello, Derm. Good morning, Barhonius. I guess we take this village. We gotta have, this gotta be too much junk here, right? There's no way all this junk is what we need. All right. Dude's healed. We need to get Angel's Pact on both these guys. I'd like to get poison resist on one of them too. Not sure that's realistic, but we can think about it. Let's inspect and engage. Miss my rogue. knife is coughing and reports a fever. So that's exciting. And what are we doing here? No 4-move units. Ugh. Let's try this. Is this all 6 of my guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's another vampire over there. Fuck. Man, I missed my rogue. Alright, let's start like this. Oh, they're active already. It's annoying. That's a problem. We're gonna kill him with this? 248, yeah. I think I may be running the Rend armor one right now. Pretty nice. These guys are going to be on top of us if we're okay with this position. It's not a great position for us. Kind of don't hate just bashing this guy back. Blocks the guy behind him. Yeah, makes them all path around stupidly. It's pretty nice. No great way to kill these. Don't have any damage. No great way to kill fucking anything without that rogue, huh? Trap these. Probably is there. Triple trap. Double trap. Yes, exciting new developments. In the race to never have a stable PC again. We're on top of it, team. Why can't I oh, because there's a mushroom there. I see. Can't shoot anybody either? Yes, I can. Need to actually get some people in range here. Really don't like the idea of being caught out here. We let the vampire jump in here. This guy gets in right now. Can't leave this tile unprotected. Awkward. Guess it's there, the pass. We gotta kill that now. Dude, it's gonna be something stupid like strong versus stunned. It's not what I want at all. Achievement unlocked. Patience, sure. Do I want to hit him twice here? Yeah. That's so weird how the support shot fires. The support shot fires before the second swing. So weird. Fucker doesn't have bash, right? Right. The Balder unit is pulling their weight. Too early to tell. They have a lot of weight, so we know that about them. Let's try to get support shots. We want to go there and start tossing people into pits. Back up here. Let this guy come forward. Keep our support shots in here. I'm gonna kill that thing. Not sure I can get a good shot on it. Guess we just shoot for focus then. It's fine. Alright, we got rend armor up. Is it active on this guy? No. Who's generating my rend armors then? Don't know. I know that I get more focus when you hit with a crit or shoot from higher elevation. I didn't know that at all. I do want to farm poison resist here. This isn't a bad fight for it. We are missing lifesteal strikes right now on the rogue. Or for the hunter, rather. It's not going to happen though, is the issue, right? So shit, shoot me first. No. Yes. It's really annoying. They both have first strike too. We kill it. 6, 4, maybe. We're gonna get engaged if we do that. I don't really want to be engaged there. Guys got first strikes still. We have another Aegis up though. We critting. We are. We have lifesteal strike too. Nice. That Aegis, the guy was already. No, he used his Aegis. Okay. Take crits here. dead. Yeah. Content with waiting here. Content with shielding there. I want him on that tile. I don't care if he shoots this, attacks the archer. So. Getting in there for damage assist up here is fine. Oh, we can kill that? We can kill that. We should kill that. Wasn't really expecting that to kill. How does patience get unlocked? It's pass and what? Waiting the next unblocked hit is a critical. Okay. Could kill this, but I think we need to take the patience proc there. I also really feel like we need to farm Angel's Pact, so I think we're gonna go do that. All right, so we need to take care of that. Angel's Pact not being on this guy was devastatingly bad for us. Farm patience on him too, I guess. No, no support shot. Oh, he's got to be forced into a crit too, doesn't he? Because he needs the first level of patience to do that. Whoops. Are you fucking kidding me? I just looked. The guy does 508 damage. I had 516 health. What the fuck just happened? Wow. I just fucking looked at that. That's really annoying. Seriously, what the fuck just happened? crit me, maybe? Did I look at the numbers wrong? I'm not sure. It just says he pierced the armor, but so what? Piercing armor doesn't inherently cause damage. Forced to attack is annoying. That's so fucking irritating. Pretty sure the problem is this guy doesn't have enough health left, but we'll see. Getting our archer wounded was dumb. Shouldn't have been wounded either. I'm not sure what the hell happened, but it wasn't what should have happened. I'm annoyed about that. So that's the location to go to the next zone. It's bounty hunters. Literally infuriating. This person's wounded. Okay. Not terrible having two ranged here. Actually, that doesn't help at all. Let's just go there. Has first strike. We have people blocking. Why didn't he shoot me with first strike? Oh, we're 4 tiles out. Hope we're okay over there with 3 ranged. Oh my god, that hits so hard. Everything hits so hard on this difficulty level. Kind of absurd. We're good where we are. Stealing my kill, what an ass. Really concerned about that side. Could just back away from it. He will shoot us if we shoot him. It might be okay. Oh, we're 4 tiles out. He can't. Never mind. Favorite class in this game? I like classes that do what they're supposed to do. So I like classes that are good, and I think the best classes are probably Hunter. Hunter comes to mind. It's just like the best. Hunter Guardian, maybe. So I like both those. It's bad news. This guy's able to come up now. I don't think the vampire can jump to there. I think it's blocked. I think if he goes down, he could jump. But I think it's too many tiles. So I think that tile is not approachable by the vampire. That vampire can do whatever the fuck he wants, though. Pretty sure that guy dies in 1 round. Not sure we can hang out here. Okay. It is a mess. Fucking protector. But this is dead. Yeah. And then our Blood Knight's in trouble there. Blood Knight really needs to kill this vampire so we can get out of here. Monk's dying, apparently. I'm taunted here. I'm not gonna get an action. Oh, I'm not gonna get an action for like 100 turns here. I really needed to get a focus on the monk. It's been frustrating. Okay. fucking turn on the monk. That's pretty bad news. Yeah, he just randomly hit me twice, dude. No problem. Okay. Monk is Aegis too, so I'm not gonna get a chance to do anything about that. To kill this. We're engaged too. Okay, I guess we're not going anywhere. I don't have 2 strikes. It really sucks. Will I get enough for the extra attack? I'm not sure. No. Damn, that's really close to being good. God, look at the hits, man. It's an unreasonable amount of damage. He won't hit me twice during Berserk, right? Like, it's just his next real attack. I don't even know. I think he doesn't. Kind of bad. Looks real bad. Yep. What? Dude, I put double strike on my guy and told him to attack. Why the fuck did he leap off the cliff to his death? Rip. Are we struggling with the interface? Yes. God, that's so bullshit. Should have trapped before I left. I'm just literally fucking tilted as shit from that. The monk was actually okay there because he double taps that guy, slowing him down by 60 speed while keeping this tile unapproachable except from a non-elite right there and this spitter. Like, we're fine in that position. He'll generate another Aegis before he gets the proc off. This is still a little bit sketch. We might lose. It's so fucking annoying. Loses us our Aegis generation. It's actually a really big deal. Like, we might not be okay anymore after that. Chat loves a disaster, don't they? It's just a wipe. Are we okay? The fact I can't trap there is a bit of an issue. Dude, why can't he move after attacking? He just attacked. How is he moving again? He's got fucking flanking. Oh, dude, they do something insanely stupid, like attack on their turn. This unit's wounded. If this unit dies, it's dead for good, which is a huge problem. Blocking that unit's pretty bad news for us. So we could have maybe baited here. Oh, we went for it anyways. It's interesting. It's not good enough. This guy's dead. This is a restart on this fight. I'm gonna call it on that monk fucking move, costing me the fight here. Because if this side held with the monk there, we're okay. It's kind of bullshit. That's rip. Alright. Fuck that. Fucking monk jumping into the pit. Feels bad. Feels real bad. Feels so bad. Looks like the sheet hasn't been updated yet. Really? Because it looks like I updated the sheet while I was doing it real time. Just double check. Let's take a look. Tier 2 review. Rejected, rejected, rejected. And Plam Games has no new ones. That's how the sheet's supposed to look, dude. Okay. So do we want to change the positioning at all? Having knockbacks on this map is good. It's decent down here. It's decent over here. There's a lot of... Where's the range units? Range units have moved to here. I'm so annoyed the monk jumped down there. So no, the raw answer is no real promising games random guy somewhere. But the spreadsheet should be up to date, and I just checked and it is. So I was a little bit worried I hadn't saved. Thank you, Lafanis, for the 30 months at tier 2. Dude, show off your mech. Say something in chat. You get to see your tier 2 mech. I wish I could see when they were resubbed. Alright, how do we want to take this fight? It wasn't too bad there last time, but it collapsed over here. Problem is we only have one guardian grab, only one guardian save. There we go, look at that. The other play has a shit ton of traps in here. Is always the Blood Knight failing us? Not wrong. Unit's bad. Not wrong. I don't know why I started over there, but sure. Problem. That elite archer spitter down there will cause lots of problems. It's a pretty good spot right here. Fuck off. Is this just a loss in here then? Maybe it is. Maybe we just give up the middle piece. It's a huge issue. Except flip, get screwed. As I said, it was a good position for the monk. Gonna die before we get a chance to do anything, apparently. Getting shot by allies helped a lot. Why is it only a 75? Oh, because we got a guy standing next to us. Do we need to generate focus there? Because we need to start pushing that one down. I want to break this armor. Doesn't look like we're ever going to break that armor, but, you know, dreams. I guess if we get him low enough, we just bash him off and it's the same. Okay. I guess that's how this will go. Starting with the allies, setting that up for killing. Amazing. It's gonna like full heal him, right? No? I don't know if it's worth trying to keep this alive or not. There's so much more damage coming in there. So I can run to there, rotate. I think it's blocked the charge. Yeah. These things hit like a ton of fucking bricks, huh? He goes ahead of us. Kind of awkward shooting them. They don't do anything when they get shot. Why did he not counterattack with quick reflexes? Not sure. Okay, that guy just got two shot by these fucking things, apparently. That's really bad news. Oh, that guy went first despite having 21 turns, you know. And having equal positioning here. Problem is this thing kills us. We don't have Angel's Pact. 528. We have 526 HP, but we still have armor left, so it should do less than that. Running out of fallback position now. Guardian, you want to pick any of those up, or are you happy to let him die? Happy to let him die? It's unfortunate. Thank you, Elric, rather, excuse me, for the resub. Angel's Pact unlocked. Value. We were gonna lose this. As I said, I feel like our scaling just stopped. Just break this shield. Unexpected. Oh, come on. Fucking allies. This fight have shot me once in the back and killed me with reflective skin. Well, that's our Velder crossbow down. Like dead and gone. Yeah. Is that run ending? I don't really want to start another run, particularly. Drink and play Slay the Spire drafts. See, I'm doing really good damage to knocking these over, but they're just getting healed up by the fucking infinite number of swamp shamans. Get one back for killing my Balder crossbow. The fact that we have no ability to kill that unit or that unit is really difficult. Also, charge being unshieldable is pretty rough. I wouldn't use Blood Knight again. Blood Knight was garbage. I feel like the only strat that makes any sense then is A, not using shit units like the Blood Knight, but B, if we're gonna try, we gotta do fortress raids pretty early to scale faster, because the scaling is just not good enough right now. And maybe we spent too long on the first map, but my understanding is scaling on the first map is pretty gentle. Guess I should have trapped first. The vampire was gonna survive. I was kind of thinking he might not survive, but he did. Okay, I think that's run over. Dead. Wounded, 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 wounded. So, yeah, that's fine. From my perspective, there are a couple things here still. The Blood Knight didn't scale at all. He was just too squishy in the end. Like, lifesteal is just really bad on this game mode. So having a bunch of lifesteal on him was pretty useless. Honestly, the best part about the Blood Knight was giving the Hunter lifesteal. Our Werebeast Monk did okay. A little bit stronger in the mid game. Guardian was incredible. Hunter was very good again. I think if we're going to play with other units, this is the run to do it on. Supposedly, I was talking to David this morning, the dev, and he was saying that from his perspective, the other units are better. So what's the point of mutators apparently is to catch your base characters up with the strengths of the guys you can recruit. I'm not sure if I believe that or not. I actually don't find the recruits to be much better, but we need to be a bit more aggressive about that. I'm really considering taking a B team as well for fortress clearing. Like, I don't think there's a lot of point in spreading experience, but maybe with the catch-up mechanic and having ability to wound a B team is reasonable. So, good look at that. Yeah, well, we have to change up strategy a little bit because although our units are individually very, very strong, we're not scaling as fast as the enemies are. There's just too many scaling enemies that are too powerful. Like, that's a relatively easy Swamper fight with nice chokes, with a minimal number of Swamper range, and they're crushing us. And they're crushing us because we can't kill two of their units outright. Now, Swampers are tanky anyways, and they're annoying. That's how they scale, is they scale with their ridiculous absorb. But, like, the fact that every unit two-shots your units no matter how much health you have is really, really annoying. I don't like Angels Pact tanking, but it seems like essential. I think every time we get a new unit, we just have to farm Angels Pact on it because nothing else makes sense. And to be fair, I was trying to do it with a crossbow, and I apparently miscalculated the damage, got the crossbow killed. But not having Angels Pact, I mean, like, all of Desolation seems like it's almost like Death Door on Darkest Dungeon, right? Like, it's like you have to have that extra ability to be placed at 0 and still survive. So, all right. That's okay. I don't mind wiping this. I was a bit bored with this playthrough. Maybe that would be interesting to try something a little different. Explain why I like Hunters more than Javelineer. Is it the one tile range or are you missing something? It's the one tile range and you're missing something. You're missing traps. Traps are insanely, insanely powerful. The 1 tower range is really big too. Half the enemies in the game only have 3 tower range. Half the enemy types, which means you can outrange their range, which means you can knock down enemies. And the Javelineer just doesn't really do a lot from my perspective. I don't know, maybe the armor pierce is there. I need like a list of all the like traits or the class specific traits that things get, because I would actually like to look at that. I don't think manipulating terrain does anything though for the vast majority of the fights that you care about. It doesn't help you in Fortress and doesn't help you in Village. So where are we getting the huge advantage from terrain manipulation? Sure, if I had 2 javelins on that last fight, which is not a fortress or a village, then I could have shut down 2 lanes. Sure, but if I had a halfway competent team, I wouldn't need to shut down any lanes. I just kill all the lanes. Like, I feel like there's exactly the problem I just described with the Javelineer, which is the fights that he matters in, he isn't any good in. And the fights that don't matter, he's like a win more. Javs still work on fortresses? They don't. I mean, they might work if you're running like a healer, but we're running no healer runs because I find healers extraordinarily boring. Jav works in villages. How are you guys dealing with the fact that I feel like what you are doing is essentially, I know what the strat you're recommending, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys are essentially recommending healing through the burning oil from the catapults. Don't need a healer. Build down doesn't trigger. Swap units out of the oil. Kind of. If you swap them in, they don't take the damage, but they will take the damage by standing in it or moving through it. Maybe healers are a must in the late game. I think it's a broken mechanic. I think it's a one-dimensional broken mechanic with the healer, with the fucking having the ability to heal an Aegis. If that's the only alternative, I'm not interested. Jav crits will get you 100% armor pierce. That's, you know, an interesting element of the Javelineers. I'm not sure that it matters. I mean, the other thing we can try to do is build specialized teams. If the catch-up mechanic is good enough to use, then rotating people a little bit more makes some sense. Quick jab with poison destroys armored units very well. If it's piercing on its attacks. Also immobilize. Not a big immobilize fan. All right. That's fine. So I think I'm not playing priest again because I find the class really boring. I think the guardian is pretty much a must. I could go either way on the monk. Having access to Aegis is nice, but monk doesn't give access to Aegis. That's a trinket we picked up. The monk as a werebeast was pretty good, but I don't really care one way or the other about that. I think starting for us is probably, it's definitely a hunter. So if we look at this, what do we want our early 6 to be? Kind of want to, like, I need to remember, I don't remember. Okay, chat, walk me through this. Let's go through this together. What are the other class perks for these? So spearman class perks, let's start here. Let's do this. I'm going to need feedback from you guys. Those of you who play a lot, Triple P, Mafia, etc., right? So, we don't care about the priest. We're not using the priest. So Javelineer has which class perks? Is there a wiki with this? If there's a wiki, that would be much smoother. I just didn't think there was one that had this up to date. Pierce armor. Thanks. No, I think dive and retreat is fine. I think it's actually intended. It's a good source of Trillium too. All right, so let me just take a look at this. I got the link, thank you. Looking at classes. Does it tell me? Yeah, it does. Look at that. Okay, that's interesting. You guys want to, I guess I could do this on screen. There's no reason not to, I suppose. Hold on. Oops, not a video capture device. This is a window capture. And it's Chrome, add existing Chrome. All right, you guys see this? Cool. All right, so we're looking at
A kind gesture.
this stuff. Donated at, thank you. Nobu. All right. So the rogues, the really big. Okay, here's the traits I'm interested. This is the thing I'm interested in. Traits. No, maybe it's traits. So I really like backstab. It's very good. It lets you actually kill some of these units in a reasonable amount of time that need to die, like those swampers, for example. It's a pretty high utility for that for me. Throat cutter is pretty bad. Duelist is pretty bad. The spike trap is decent. I mean, I like rogues. They're pretty nice. I think that's a pretty high priority pickup, but maybe not. We'll see. All right, Monster Heart, Shatterproof. Shatterproof's good. Shred Armor's something we miss, but I don't know that Berserker's where I want to be. Berserker Guardian's fine, but there's not really enough stam. I found this unit to be like the Blood Knight, very difficult to get going. And even when it got going, like, yeah, it was okay when it got going, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel like I was winning fights. And every time I say something, yeah, if I combo with the Guardian, well, tell me any class that isn't as good comboed with the Guardian, right? Like, this was useless. Mansplitter's fine. Leech is garbage. Lifesteal Strike's good, but not on the Blood Knight. Having access to using great swords was nice, though. I feel like having each of the weapons represented was kind of nice. Berserker Vampires are very good. We need to look at what those do. Let's see if we can figure that out. All right, Footmen. I mean, we could have forced that through with, like, you know, save scumming, etc. Probably forced that campaign through to at least the final fights, but I was a little bored of that campaign, so kind of don't mind changing something else. So I really like armor in Desolation. Ram was very good. The rest of its abilities are not so great. Projectile blocker's fine, but not amazing. Long reach is kind of garbage. Engaging strikes, whatever. It's sometimes useful, but it's not amazing. With each battle and block strong hit, gain more experience and improve your armor expertise. Armor protection is increased, but any equipped armor if a hit was blocked 3 times and health was reduced by at least 15% hit within a battle. I don't know what. How do I want to manufacture this scenario. How do I manufacture this scenario? Like, what does this fucking mean? Armor protection is increased by 3%. We have to do it 1 billion times then. For any equipped armor, if the hit was blocked 3 times. So a blocked hit is a. So every fight I have to be hit. So I have to be hit, regenerate armor, be hit, regenerate armor, be hit, regenerate armor. Can do it with the healer. Yeah, but are we gonna pick up a healer just to farm fucking traits and then ditch the healer again? Maybe. All right, we got to look at that. Also, by the way, how the hell are we gonna replace this guy later? Is that? I need to look at the other perks here. So this is we never, I mean, we had a Guardian for 1 billion fights and never got it. Same with the Guardian, right? Same deal. But it's a huge amount of armor, so it's a kind of big deal. Although less big deal on the Guardian, because the Guardian gets hit less. So this isn't fully filled in. Guardian gets... We're missing stuff, right? Like the Guardian gets Sentinel and... also gets Stalwart, and those just aren't even listed on here. What are we at? What else are we missing here? So what other ones? What other big missions are we having? Guardian's also a everyone with a shield has projectile blocker. I really like Tactician too. It's an incredible ability. Only Stalwart's missing? No. The Guardian also has Sentinel. Traits page has Sentinel. Traits are right here. I'll look for another page in a minute. Yeah, we're missing all the abilities in this guy, so this page is not actually all that useful for us. This unit's so busted. I'm going to be really annoyed if I have to use one to farm traits. Maybe I have to use one to farm traits. If we have to farm traits on the highest difficulty, so be it. Spearman also has that. Also has Stalwart. Armor protection's nice on him. It's nice to be able to use both a spear and a center chest piece like that, because they're different. Just, he seems like a worse guardian to me. And I really liked the God's Blessing Revitalizer monk combo, but the monk doesn't scale. And the lack of armor on the monk makes him basically dead in this difficulty. I think some of the abilities in the Spearman sound interesting to me that aren't listed here. Oh, First Strike. First Strike's one of the abilities I find really interesting. I don't know if we can realistically use it, but... I think Taunt as an overfocus is nice. He has Bash and Move. I don't remember him having Bash and Move, but I know he had Bash. Yeah, I think this information is either out of date or inaccurate or both. I don't really want the Scavenger units either. I don't think any of them are any good. I don't know about the Bounty Hunter units. I've never used them. I want preemptive strike. Scavenger Assassin's good, better than the base assassin. Is he? I don't think Birdie. I don't remember him getting Birdie, honestly. Hastening Criticals is a bad. This is a bad version of the one you can build. I wanted to look at the other ones. I think it's a bug that cultist archers never have stats anymore. This is not telling me very much, honestly. I'm not getting real sense of what they have. I was hoping to get some sense. So there's a traits page as well in this wiki. So we need on everybody. I mean, this is why I was talking to David about this morning. I'm not so sure I want to have to do this, but if you look at what you need to farm on each character, you need patience, you need Angel's Pact, you need poison resist, you need executioner, you need mass killer. That's 5 so far. So this one is very interesting. Pierce that armor. So the Spearman maybe the Pierce armor might be interesting if that's a Spearman attribute. It's only 3 injuries on a single character. Why do I feel like that's lower than what it actually was? And then Sentinel. Maybe we play Spearman again. What's the map pressure to leave instead of staying in farming? I don't know. I don't know how this scaling works. Does piercing armor mean that you apply on hit criticals? Yes. It does. I'm not sure on that hit though. Is it on that hit? I think it is. When we got armor pierced, it does damage to us immediately, right? Scaling doesn't happen until map 2. Okay. So what I was really hoping to see, and this is some of it, but it's still not there yet, like, there's no mention of Stalwart as a Guardian ability, right? There's no mention of as a much of anything, really. Jesus, we're gonna have to start our own list. Fuck. Do we want to start our own list? All right. We had such bad fucking rules on our strong versus too. I hate that. How miserable is contributing to the wiki? I have no idea. I've never contributed to a wiki. Not willingly or intentionally. I didn't hate our werebeast. Our werebeast monk was good for a long time. Didn't scale perfectly. Strong versus immobilized was pretty good. Or strong versus crippled, rather. Like, this ability is fucking useless. No one's a tank in this difficulty level either. You either evade, or you have armor, or you don't get hit a lot. It would be nice given the option to accept strong versus, so you could build those. Still have to generate the locations to have that happen, but you get to accept them. Alright, what do we want to start with? Do we want to try Spearman again? Didn't they just get a nerf? Priest for farming. And who do we want Urtuk to be? I feel like his mutations are so random. Probably Hunter Urtuk's probably still good. Feels like Hunter's the best class right now, by the way. So I would probably choose to start either at okay, here's the issue with starting Hunter, right? You're almost guaranteed a ranged unit to begin with. I'm not running a Berserker or a not running a Berserker or a Blood Knight this playthrough. They felt so gimped to me. So the fact that you're given a ranged early makes it really hard to want to start with the Hunter, because I don't want a shit ton of Hunters. actually do, but I mean, what the problem is, like, there's no other damage dealers that we really want. I mean, one Javelinier maybe. We're gonna try the armor piercing though, as opposed to bursting through armor like that. I'm gonna try footman, spearman somewhere probably. I don't know. Is the spearman something I want for Urtuk? Is Urtuk spearman any good? Can't really parse through the number of traits you can get. I don't know how rare they are. I like the idea that maybe this will force me to level multiple characters. Maybe we start with something like this. Pick up a Guardian early. That's to start without range. No, it's really not. But I don't have anyone else I want to be Urtuk. And that is an argument. If we're looking to replace the hunter later with a Valder ranged unit, do we want to do Javelinier instead? Because this unit's not replaceable by NPC units. Can't replace hunter traps anyways. You'd use 2 expos or just the hunter? No, you wouldn't though. I thought the whole talk we were just talking about arm. I guess the Javelinier's ability to pierce armor, but piercing armor on a 65 is much better than piercing. Oh, I guess are they both 100? Is the Valder pierce armor 100 on critical as well, or is that still only 40%? Wasn't it only 40%? So wouldn't you want the consistency of the Javelinier? Oh, it's 100 on a critical as well. Alright, so maybe this class gets replaced by the Valder crossbow later. So then we start with Hunter. I think there's a value to not start with classes that can have soldier perk since starters don't have it. Really? These classes can't get soldier if I start with it? Why is that true, Triple P? Soldier retreating event gives you the perk. Huh. Base Spearman has that perk, you can look at it. Doesn't it unlock later though? No, he's got Veteran, which is something different. Alright. Brilliant Mind wasn't all that great last time. Maybe. These couple fights are going to be painful without having maybe we could grab the fucking shitty monk, I guess. All right. we calling this one? I think. Guardian. So what you're saying then is picking up this Guardian's no good, but he's a deserter. Doesn't the deserter imply that he was a soldier at one point? Shouldn't he have the soldier trait? Would you like to be one of our starting characters, Nobu, or something else? Who would you like to be? I'm not promising that anyone besides Urtuk stays around. You need the archer for the hat. That makes more sense. Go. Kind of annoying map start. 2 villages over here. All right. Oh, I forgot I have limited traps to begin with. I should be a little bit more cautious with those. Are they retreating? Oh, dude, fuck them. How much do we value this monk? Pretty low. What if I could stop him? Yeah, nice. Stop him from slowing the monk was the finish of that thought. They can't kill us unless they crit us. So we just back up. We can toss that guy into a pit, so it's this guy we need to do damage to. Actually toss either of them into a pit. Do we have enough stam to jump? Yeah. The only issue is we don't get the crits. It's still fine. Can he kill us? We have 100 health. He has 105 damage. This would be nice where I had a priest to farm some perks. Don't have whatever that is. Back up and assassin mark him and kill him. Can we get any value out of this? Maybe. Look at him just beeline the rogue. You can't even attack someone from there. Gonna kill himself on that trap. No more traps. Oh no! So 5% of his HP is from the bleed. 10% of that is 50. 5% is 25. So we got a little bit of time. All right, you stay there and hit people where I tell you to hit people, okay? Didn't tell you to trap there. I told you to go there. Okay. I was hoping to get Angel's Pact out of that. I didn't do any math though. I just assumed that 2 hits at that level might do it. Looks like it didn't. Okay. The monk's gonna get severe brain damage. I think that class starts with severe brain damage. So weakening criticals is excellent on rogues. Tiring criticals, or excuse me, excellent. This one's excellent on rogues. This one is okay on rogues. Very happy to get that in a rogue. It's very. I think it's the rogue's primary thing it does well, is the stun lock you get from its crits. So I'm happy to see that start. Lightfoot's a big one too, although it shows up a lot. Okay. So we got a dude with a soldier perk. We did, so we got to start working on that. Okay. Got a sword upgrade. Got a bow upgrade for Nobu. Got tiring crits for the rogue. The monk needs to get to stamina 81. Okay. So I do want to go back there for a guardian. There's a hunter and a war monk, both useless for us. Let's collect our people. Okay. Be good to test if he has soldier perk or not. Actually, this terrain kind of sucks for us. Can maybe try to fight down here. Why is there a scavenger hammer? No one knows. Is this a new event? Maybe. We do technically have armor. Do we want to run critical counter-strike? Sure. Not sure we can block armor with 170. I guess technically we can block 1. Have any abilities? Just retaliate. Preparation, light foot, first. They have first strike on this level. It's fight 2. Why do you have 4 traits, you asshole? Yeah. So we need to get hit once, walk away for 3 turns, get hit once again, walk away for 3 turns, get hit once again. That's quite a fucking achievement to farm. I could not fight over here. I was thinking of fighting over there. I guess all I really need to do is defend these guys. Special damage, it's interesting. So it does full damage always. Why is the dude charging? Thought they were deserting. Shouldn't they try to run? It's kind of annoying. You cast spells and summon stuff in this game? No. So annoyingly, our guy's gonna rush at them again and fight downhill and force me to fight downhill because he's an idiot. It's really, really annoying. What's my 4th move? Oh, I 2, 3, 4. Never mind. Okay. I was really hoping to use one of these pits, but it doesn't look like they're gonna let me. I guess I could full block him. I hadn't even thought about that. That's a good idea. He'll get pushed back once. I don't want him to get pushed back once. I want him to walk up and hit the Guardian once, this guy once for 85, and I want to walk away. Sure you don't want to hit the guy you can hit this turn? You're just happy to do whatever the fuck that was? He's harder. These guys are easier to work with than. Oh, they have first strike though. I guess they're not easier to work with. Oh, maybe they weren't aggroed on me. Maybe that's what the issue was. You have to hit the bounty hunters once. The rogue goes. I get hit once on the rogue to kill that. I don't really care that much. Do you hit once and walk away? He does 95. Armor is 230. Oh, I guess I can hit more than once. So the other thing, I have to take 15% HP. What is 15% HP? 90 damage. He doesn't do enough damage because 50% of that's reduced, right? So he can't do a strong blow on me. Actually, nor can that guy. So it's impossible to farm that trait right now. Right? 15% damage as well as hit the armor, but not break the armor. That's fairly annoying. Critical counterstrike, maybe. It's not a it's not a critical retaliate. Kind of harder when you have to think about not just killing them, not just keeping your guys alive, not just getting these reasonable traits, but getting these ridiculous traits. I think he goes there. I don't know why. Why would he go there or there? Is there any reason to change between these? Ah, no, he goes there. No, he ignored it entirely. Went to a totally different location. No idea how to predict that. I don't want strong versus crippled. I want strong versus ranged. I don't know if I can farm that or not. Yeah. We can toss him into the pit with the monk, which is fine. Have to leave that tile open though. Is it 15% of current HP or 15% of max HP for this soldier ability? Do we know? Doesn't say. Blocking their units from doing anything. Forgot I have taunt too, huh? Give up the crit on that guy to get the crit on the rogue. We want to start getting Mass Killer. We want to start getting Executioner. We want to start getting Patience. I don't think I can force any of those things though. What's the turnover look like? Might be able to get Mass Killer started on Nobu. $34, we'll do 105. Seems okay. Alright, there's Mass Killer unlocked. Got it. Got the Guardian. Prep, Stunning Blow, and Vigorous. Pretty unexcited about those. Armor upgrade too. Alright, what is the Guardian? Guardian is not a soldier. Okay. Did I die? Kind of. New start, yes. Alright. Level up on Nobu, we need stam up. When do I start ranging focus on these guys? I'm never really quite sure what I want to do with the hunter. Any chance you'd like to start with their faction? No, 0 chance. Is the chat's avatar still a thing? Absolutely. Okay. Let me get the X in your name. Sorry. Z rather. Zardoz. There we go. Why not another faction? Just curious. Because I don't want to play another faction. I don't think the other factions scale very well. I don't think they're very fun. I think having 3 people is a lot less fun than 6, and I'd rather kick extra faction units by conquering fortresses. What are we doing about this? Can you be the spearman? You sure can. Thank you, Triple P. Plus, we can get other faction units. We get other faction units, right? Like, the best part of the Werebeast faction is the Werebeast. We got him last round. The best part of the Valdarian faction is the Valdar crossbow. We got him last round, right? We can incorporate that. We're planning on using a lot more people in this playthrough. A lot more people. All right, Alchemist Beast. Want to take a scavenger fortress? Oh, we can't reach it. It's only accessible from the other side. Alright, I guess we're taking a bunch of 5-man fights here. It's kind of a waste. Does the Alchemist ever join you? He doesn't, right? I guess for charging relics, it makes sense to do the village actually first. Okay. There's a poison spitter already. Fuck. Can we even handle a single poison spitter right now? We just start from this side, blocks the poison spitter out for a round. I assume some of these will go after the villagers. There's no isolated unit, right? Right. Okay. This is only horizontal pulls. Charge is not only horizontal though. So I want to go 2 on this guy. Toss a trap. Shoot that. Pretty strong chance they charge the hunter, right? Guess we could block more though. All right. They don't have Lightfoot yet. Change the title for the new run. Yeah, that's a good call, actually. Okay.